some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we're going to do a little logging run in Oregon. And we'll have a look where we are here because it's kind of neat. I haven't been in here forever, so we're going to see what it looks like. So quick look at the map. We're right here, and I just parked under the bridge here. We're going to go in here, grab a load of logs, and we're taking it to, we got to go up to, where are we here? Right here, to the plant here. So it should be kind of interesting. This is a neat road out of here. So let's get on with it. Some more stuff we don't often do. And before I go, really weird thing. This trailer, this is Pinga. I just got an update on this trailer. In the Arctic logging trailer, there's a lot of different kinds. And I was hoping to drive in there with this trailer so you can have it stacked on the back of your truck. So this is on the fifth wheel and this is stacked up there. And this is kind of similar to what I was pointing out the other day with the logging rack, why you have that big V in the logging rack. And this is a little different. But anyway, you put it behind the truck and it's all tangled up in the wheels of the truck. It just doesn't, looks ridiculous. So didn't work. Maybe it works with, maybe you got to have a tandem instead of a tri-drive. Don't know. But the fifth wheel isn't in a different location, I don't think. Anyway, let's get going and see how we make out here. Uh-oh, didn't start. There we go. So the trip, I think it's about 280 miles, so it's kind of why we're going to drive in. We got, oh, geez, missed that gear. We got time on our hands here, I think. We will. Yeah, it'd be really neat if that other trailer worked. And the other thing, he's got one of those quad trailers, but I don't know what you hook it to. It's looking to hook to a pintle hitch. And I think the only pintle hitch you're going to get with Pinga is on the back of the dump truck. So I guess you could attach it to that. But it'd be cool if he had, it'd be super cool if you could put that on the back of this with a logging rack on a chassis, like a straight chassis truck with bolsters on it. Remember when I had my old G25 wheel and I'd come in here before you could do much with the force feedback, and if you had it turned on at all, the whole wheel would be shaking and vibrating. It was crazy. It was like you had the steering rod had worn joints at both ends and the wheels are doing this and you're doing that with the wheel and shaking in your hand, and it's crazy town. Kind of neat to get a different logging road drive though. It's been a little while since seen this one. Now, would ever be a shocker if we pulled in here and got dynamic loading. Don't see that happening though. Oh boy, totally missed that gear.
You have reached your destination.
I would imagine, oops, not quite. I imagine this site is set up for it. All right, so there's our trip on up this road here, which is seldom traveled and should be good. Where are we going to pick up? Oh yeah, we got back it in down there. Right past the dynamic loading, or Oh, I don't see a dynamic loading setup here. There's the chip loading. Oh, the log loader's at the end. Sorry. He's there. Get a handle on how this thing backs up. It could be different. I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever backed this up before. It's kind of like should be like backing up a double lowboy. See how it steers. If it's real quick or real slow. Oh, how fast can we get it back? Oh, pretty quick. Not bad. Oh, I came out of it too fast. So, yeah, I don't think I ever backed this thing up before, so it's doable, that's for sure. Truck's a little fancy for a logger. That front bumper doesn't quite cut it. Okay, we're loaded. I think we got hickory on here. Pretty nice wood, I think, if you can find it in planks. I think hickory's a really hard wood, if I'm not mistaken. What's it say here? I should say, oh, cypress. 63,945. 64,710 on here. And, oh, we got a different route out. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, we could have just went up and around and come back this way. This is the way out to the left here. Oh, you know what? I got a 13 speed in here. Shoot. I didn't change the transmission, drove all the way in like that. Okay, I couldn't get a 355 gear, and it's only got a few transmissions. What are you looking for? Controls. So we've got to go... Where was that? Down here? 13 speed. And then remember, we got that in there. God dang, that's a thing. I'll start driving, and next thing you know, I'll be trying to split the lower 5. Okay. But this has a better gear for the heavier load. The only 18 speed had a 325 gear. Well, it looks like that second trailer, the wheels aren't touching the road, or are they? Well, I guess they are. Yeah, 325s aren't much of a gear for a logging truck. So on that, follow-up to that video yesterday, that was, sorry about being late with it and everything. That was totally my fault and my bad. But I did get a chance on Monday to work on that template a bit, but it was a big 3-hour gap where we're doing family stuff in the middle. Yeah, making progress on that template modifications and stuff. And yeah, you can't put the Ruta truck in the 3D previewer because the truck files are all locked up. So it's just going to be, I got to follow through with the plan. And I got a few new ideas with that. I mean, the deck plate's all laid out weird. The fenders are laid out kind of weird. So the fenders aren't a big deal, but the deck plate, gonna have to make an overlay that you can use. So I'll just put it out like a PDN file, and you can, in it will be the different deck plates. So and where the sleeper ends is going to change with each one. So so what I would do is do them by chassis length, I think, and then just mark on the chassis, on the deck plate, where the cab is, the back of the cab, so you can lay your deck plate out the way you want. That sounds like you had an air hose off. What's with all that air?
After 100 yards, turn right.
You hear that?
Turn right.
Oh, it's gone now. Oh, it's back. What the heck is going on? Where's our air on the dash? I don't know why it's giving us a fuel warning. Oh, you know why? No, it's when it's in low range. It doesn't do it in high range. Oh, that's weird. Definitely got an airline problem here in the shifter. They run on air in a real truck. The switches that I have, electric switches in here. This is a real Eaton Fuller, but it's designed to. They run on air. There's air lines plumbed into them. Air pressure. They valve the air pressure to the remote. What do you call it? Slave device on the transmission for ratio and range, or split and range. That's really weird. So I put it down now where we're in high range, and it doesn't do it. So it's only when it's active. It's like you can put it in low anytime, as long as you got a load on the transmission. Same with the splitter. You can move it anytime, as long as there's a load on it. How are we doing here? Speed limit? Oh, speed limit's only 45 here? You gotta be kidding. Great big road like this. What in the world? Man, that frosts my gonads when they do that. Imagine it's like that here in real life. It's so stupid. Like, it's like this major, you know, it's a cash cow for the cops. Will be sitting there with radar. 45 miles an hour on this road. We got a few like that around Calgary that are 4-lane roads with a median, and for some reason the speed limit's artificially low. Yeah, way to halt progress there, guys. See it here. We have a traffic light up here.
Go straight.
That's a good looking load on there though. Pretty nice. Yeah, shame about that trailer not being able to head into the site with it loaded up the way it should be. I got to figure out what that other trailer's all about. There's that air leak again. Come on, got to get our RPM up here. Don't know why it would stop leaking when you pull it through the gate. It shouldn't change anything. Yeah, I'm getting kind of excited about getting those W900 skins sorted and just seeing what we can and can't do with the new template and, well, the changes on it.
Go straight.
See, the thing is, like with those broken skins, you already got all the parts, right? Like, I mean, I've done the skins, and so all I got to do is take the parts and put them back in, line them up with the reference points that I'm putting in the template, and should be pretty straightforward, you'd think. And, you know, we got to get this done and pretty soon make progress on it at the very least. Get some of the skins updated because, well, we got an FLX 379 coming. Well, that's going to take some attention. We're looking forward to that. And what else? Eventually, it's not going to be... oh, look at that down there, eh? Oops. Crap, missed it. Quite a view. We've got, yeah, Pinga W900 coming. So we got some new trucks coming our way. And then SCS, of course, at some point, an update to the 389. We've got probably 1, 2, 3, I don't know, electric trucks coming. New Volvos, I think. Not 100% sure. All kinds of stuff. So, if I don't want to be in a sour mood all year, I better get this thing done now. And so tomorrow, let me think. Oh, crap. Yeah, the day you're watching this, it's my day to cook, and I've been requested to make jambalaya. And that takes a little while. Shoot. There goes half the afternoon. I mean, the end result is to get some jambalaya, so, I mean, can't be all bad, right? But I have to get to bed early, get up early, get some stuff done. None of the staying up to midnight and 1 o'clock stuff. Try a photo here. Yeah, we mentioned the, now here's, I learned something, what was it, yesterday? Today? Might have been this morning when I was having breakfast watching some YouTube. And, semi-casual, they were bringing in, I guess, the younger Fitzgerald brother to the dude who runs the custom shop. He had a 379 and they had it in the shop, taking it apart to repaint the frame and sheet metal for him. I think they were doing the sheet metal. Anyway, they're doing the frame for sure. And it rolled in, and it's a 379, and he has 389 doors on it. So I'm guessing the door opening, maybe the whole cab is the same. I don't know, but the doors certainly are. So remember saying that the door sill angle, like on this truck, is a 379, and it's got a slight downward slope to the front. Not a 389 rather, and it's one of the giveaways. And then the curve in the front, the cowl panel behind the front fender has a curve, and then on a 389 and a 379, it's got a straight edge on the back side of it. Well, you can change that, you know, and you can change the mirrors. Like this is, oh wait a minute, what do we got here? 389 mirrors. They're on the door. They're on the cab of the truck, not on the door. And what else? The front grille. Got a 379 grille on this truck with the seam there on the top corners. So we put that on here. But you can, you know, that's all changeable. You can just drill out all the rivets and rivet a new nose on, in theory, I guess. That's how it works. But the doors, so now that door sill, if you're at a truck show and you're counting on that, I didn't realize they could be changed. So I wonder what a more, is the cab the same? I'm gonna have to Google that. And if the cab is the same, there's a real good chance it's not too hard to change the dashboards between trucks. You know, maybe the workings in behind the mounting and all that kind of stuff. You know, there'd be evolutionary change as they go from Series 1 379 through Series 3 dashboard. I don't know how much the 389s have changed over their life. It's kind of like, looks a lot like a 389 dashboard in here to me. Got it all kind of blanked out, like no chrome. Miles to go. Cool drive though. Nice to get on these roads you don't take every other day. Imagine this getting rebuilt too, because the, you know, the rocks look so I don't know, weird, kind of smooth, not too distinctive. Hold on there, Sparky. Uh-oh, missed that one. Gotta get a handle on the timing on this 13 speed. Yeah, weird. Oh, I didn't have the clutch in. No, I used to have my foot on the clutch at an intersection. That is weird. Okay, it doesn't do it way over here in these gates that I don't use in the game. That is weird. Huh. I wonder if we see the gotta find the air pressure gauge on this dash. Should be fairly close to in view. Brake air. There's the air there. That's brake air. Well, need to find out where the supply air is. See if you put it in at an idle and the uh-oh, I tried to split a 13 in low range. My bad. See if the air's going down, if it registers as an air leak with the game.
50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, but when I was young and I, didn't know that these were air shifters, and you'd look in the cab of a truck and go, wow, that's really thick wiring going up to that shifter, because you could always see the lines coming up the shifter stock. They weren't all covered up like you see a lot of them nowadays. And you'd see, what was it? Blue and red? Maybe a blue, red, and green. I forget. Line coming up, and I always thought it was wiring, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot of wiring in there. My brother says, no, Dan, that's air. What? Air? Yep. So when I do the switch that's in the top of the shifter, that for the range, because the range is a mechanical thing that moves, it valves some air, but you can drill a switch in, put it in there, and repurpose it to contact that switch. Well, how was I going there with that? Oh yeah, the holes, when you want to bring the wiring out of there down through the shifter, you drill through the top and you intercept one of the air holes. So you're drilling through it at a bit of an angle, and you get into one of the air holes, or the chamber for air to come out. There's a threaded hole there where you'd put your air fitting in. If you can drill into that, that's where the wires go down when you do one of these conversions. Video out there is pretty good that I used to do it, so I don't really know what the need is to make another video on it, but I'm not so sure I did a whole lot differently than he did, or I would show the video a lot differently. But if you're at all handy, it's not real rocket science. The trick is getting those little micro switches, the one for the split. That one, it's just got a ticket. Like, you can't, to get the location of it just right, to so it makes contact. Who we got in here? Oh, it's Polly. Hey, Polly, how you doing? Oh, we're under steering. Yikes. I've probably scared Polly right off the road. Yeah, it's a thing with Pinga's truck. It doesn't have enough weight on the front axle. I get a nasty email from Polly. Hey, dude, what are you doing? Or he'd be going, hey, mate. How was you last night on the highway? Gave me a little thrill. Like it.
Right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
I can see how they could use some logs down here.
Exit right ahead. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
We'll get this thing off of here and we'll have a look at the, we'll see if we can figure out where the supply gauge is for the air. Let's see where that is. Got suspension load. Oh, is that it in the top right? Maybe. Probably where we're going, down there, maybe. Yeah, looks like it. Be cool if you got, you traveled around in the yard a little bit there instead of, oops, the same old prefab thing.
After 100 yards, turn left.
I've done convoys out of here a few times.
Turn left.
Uh-oh. How many times am I going to miss that gear? Don't have to listen to the air leaking from out here. I'm going to turn left here. It's up further. Boy, that drive a guy nuts, eh? Can you imagine listening to that? I think this is it. We turn it in the right place. Yep. Well, that was pretty close. See those plants right there? They look kind of like yucca plants. And I remember when we were, when I was in Florida, I used to go out with this gal, and her parents had a place in Fort Lauderdale, so we went down there for spring break. And I remember Dad slicing a yucca plant that Dad growing in the yard and slathering. He says, "Here, slather that on your sunburn." And yeah, it was really nice. So we were in Cuba, years later with, Barb and our kids, and I said, "Hey, look at that yucca plant." So we had a rent-a-car and we were driving around. And so I grabbed some hop out, make sure nobody's watching, chop off a couple big chunks of leaves of it, and throw it in the car. And we get back to the resort, turn the car in, and I said, "Well, let's slap some of that on our sunburn." And it wasn't yucca. And man, did it ever make us itchy. God. Oh. I tell you. No horticulturalist or whatever you call that. Not a plant guy. Well, it's going to be a little tricky with this trailer, but I think it'll be all right. Look at the logs laid out here. Now that's different. Oh shoot, I came in here too tight, I think. Gotta get on the... Well, maybe. This might work. We're gonna need some room to swing the truck, the front of the truck. To catch this little front trailer guy here. Or, Jeep. Oh boy. Yeah, I think... some point here we gotta take the steering out of it. Nope. Yeah, we definitely howied out here. Don't go too far though. Oh, we're gonna hit the gate. Yep. All right, you gotta come out here. Fair distance. Should have been over here instead of where I took it initially. That was a big boo-boo. Oh yeah, she's a learning experience here, all right. Back it into that other trailer. I think I'm gonna. Boy, oh boy. Glad the boys are all around watching this. Got room to correct this and get it out of here. All right. Sooner or later. Problem is I don't have 40 acres to turn this rig around. Yeah, we're seriously in a bad spot here. I guess what we gotta do is try and get it straight back. Oh. Can't leave room for the truck. Wow, I really made a hash of this. Okay, let's just chill out here and Ooh-wee, what a mess I've made of this. It's taking longer to park the thing than it did to do the whole trip. All we want is the green. I don't care if I'm fully in the box or not at this point. Thank you. Oof. Yeah, no spectators. No comments from the peanut gallery. Well, excellent. Except for the parking. Cool. Well, we'll let her go there. Yeah, look forward to catching on the next one, guys. And if I can get a few hours, well, I get a good solid morning, and tomorrow I think we're getting places with that template. And once I get further on with it and I get it established for one of the cabs, then I'll be able to pretty quickly be able to do it for the others. And hopefully by the end of the week, we're getting to work on those skin updates. And I don't know which ones you guys miss the most from Ruta, the W900 skins, but you could always start commenting on, you know, I'll try and take a consensus on which one to update first, and get things sorted. Anyway, we'll catch y'all later. Take care, and bye for now.
Good